All right, it is Smart Bomb from Claw. I am going to make a video that fixes the Nintendo hum on the 20 EZs. And this, I'm going off information by a Claw member named Sand1, and he posted this on October 20th, 2016. And this is the hum from my Mario Brothers. It's notorious, right? So I'm going to fix it following his directions, and I will post, or I'll record the whole process, and hopefully this will fix that noise. And if you want to get a quick look at the arcade, god dang it, I don't know what's going on with my Cinestar. It's been doing this for quite a while. But you got Cinestar. I just recapped my Cubert. The power supply, did that the other day. And if you just want to look at the other games. Centipede. Tell you what, let's come back here, you get a full shot of everything. Got the pins. And I've already got the Mario Brothers pulled out a little bit. So I'm gonna go to a sample monitor and show you what's gonna be done. All right, here we are in my backyard shed. And this is what we're gonna be doing. This is a 20 EZ that I have on the side, spare. So what we have to do is remove, let me see this, take that cap and move it to its next position. You can see that right now. And I'll zoom in on it when I'm actually doing it. We're going to take this cap, move it to this open position where they have these two holes. Then we're going to take the volume pot from here and put it where that cap was. And that is supposed to fix that horrible hum sound. Okay, so next I will pull the machine out and remove these two boards out of the machine and make that change. And if you wanted to see some of the games that I'm going to be fixing, I got a stunt cycle which has life, but it's all screwy. This is an asteroids and a lunar lander cab, and I have everything to make it a lunar lander. Here you can see I got the control panel, I got the thruster and the other parts that are sitting inside the game right now. And this is a Xevious, which is currently a 60-in-1 with the LCD screen in it. And I'm gonna put that back to a Xevious. I have the original glass that I gotta replace. I have that. I have the artwork that goes up in here, and a few other odds and ends. I have the original Xevious board and a harness, so that's going to be converted back to the Xevious. And here's where I sandblast all the mugs, the arcade mugs. Anybody bought a mug from me, this is where it goes down. The pint glasses and arcade mugs. That's just a bunch of stuff. That's a Pac-Man cocktail that I'm going to restore. And it is just parts, tools, Geo 7 chassis. I got some AR2s, some fender boards, this is where I come and do some of my restoration. But I'm going to film the stunt cycle resto. That's going to be something that I'm going to try and do professional filming as best as I can get and fixing that. Okay, I have removed the board, and we're going to take this cap and put it in position 379, and then we're going to take that volume pot that I showed you earlier and put it in this position, and that should get rid of the hum according to the post. All right, I will remove the cap now and install it and resume filming afterwards. All right, so I made the swaps. I had to take this out while I was in the machine. I didn't desolder all the wires going to the other board where this pot was at, so I desoldered it while it was in the machine. You can just slip it out of the frame a little bit and flip it over and access the bottom of the board to desolder it. And the cap has been moved, and you have to make sure, another clawer verified this, that the stamp that's on the cap has got to face this connection, because mine was, the stamp was facing that way, away from JB connection. When you install it, you have to have the stamp facing the JB connection. So now we'll put it in the game and see what happens. All right, I did not succeed. I did everything. Oh, there was one thing I forgot to say. You have to permanently remove connector JB. After you do that mod, this is part of the mod, you have to remove this also. But in any case, I still have the buzzing. So I don't know what the problem could be now. It's not a board issue, because I've put in other boards in there and it does the same thing. I've tried different speakers. I've tried different things throughout the years, and I figured this would be the permanent fix, but apparently it's not. So back to the drawing board. And if you wanted to get a better look at the arcade, do it again. I need a tripod. And the carpet glows in the dark, but you really can't tell. In any case, all right, well, I tried. And I guess I just have to live with the sound. The sound is a little bit lower because I turned the volume down some. That's the only thing I can do. But I still want the noise in the game, so whatever. All right, well, hopefully this will work for someone, but it didn't work for me. But those are the steps in order to make this happen. Later.